This is what happens to college students at the end of the semester. You just slowly go crazy. I think that the 2 weeks that we have off, if we spent it in a mental institution, on a medicated coma for 2 weeks, I might be ready to go back to school.
It would help.
It would help me.
It would help, because you know why? Because you gotta go right back at the crap again.
But I will be rested.
Yeah. Yeah, but not trying to get your butt out of the coma is the problem.
Nah. It won't be an issue. Once they take the drugs out, I wake up and say, "Give it back."
See, that's what I'm saying. You would have trouble getting out of the coma because you would want to stay in it.
Where to go?
So, Hunger Games. That's gonna be fun.
I'm excited.
I can't wait in line.
And she hasn't even read the series.
Nope.
I'm in the middle of rereading the series again.
I'm not a fast reader.
I am a fast reader, but I also get obsessed with books, and I can't stop reading them until I'm done.
I'm a slow reader. I like the details.
Especially
when it comes to a sex scene.
There ain't no sex scenes in Hunger Games. Girl.
No, but I like the ones that I do.
The Hunger Games is a good series.
Yeah.
A lot of people have issues with it though because the very first book, a bunch of kids all killing each other to live. People are like, I don't want to watch a bunch of kids kill each other. Okay, but that's not the only thing the book is about. So, you know,
right.
None of them want to do it. The point of the castle making them do it.
Right.
Well, some of them want to do it, but not all of them. But it's a good series, and it comes out the 23rd, and we're going to the midnight show.
Yeah, we're crazy people like that.
We're just night people like that.
Yeah, I get to go watch a midnight movie, get up, go to work, and then I have to drive my butt out to Detroit.
And then sleep on the plane.
I gotta get up early and then get on the plane. We gotta be up there at 7 in the morning on the plane. Yeah.
I know. I took an early flights too, and me and Jesse went to North Carolina.
Yeah.
No, anyway, so that's entertainment news.
What's our entertainment?
I guess any world news you want to discuss? Crazy weather we've had in Michigan too.
I'm loving it.
I'm not loving it because the summer is going to be insane.
I'm still loving it. Because it means I can go walk. I did a 3-mile walk. I think it's 3 miles, maybe longer. I went from, if everybody's from Michigan that knows Swartz Creek area, the Swartz Creek racetrack, I went from that building down to the Dairy Queen on Miller Road, because that's where sidewalk ends, and then I turned back around. And I did that all day, one day.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we had tornadoes touch down today in Monroe, Michigan.
Yeah.
And it's really odd for Michigan to get tornadoes. I'm not loving, I mean, the weather is nice, absolutely, like, you know, warm and cozy, but what I'm not loving about it is what is coming with the weather that's nice and warm and cozy.
Yeah.
So, I'm a little worried about this summer. I'm worried about the storms. I'm worried about the heat.
It will be a problem.
However,
it will be a nice little summer.
I still don't think we're all going to die in 2000. I have to tell you, this was so funny. Oh my god, I died laughing. Back to entertainment news. You know how Snooki from Jersey Shore is pregnant? Did you hear about that? Oh, a fucking Family Guy last night on Adult Swim. Oh, it said, you know how in between commercials, like, Adult Swim will put little messages out there to be funny? Well, they said, girl. Oh, this shit was so funny. It said, so everybody knows Snooki's pregnant, right? And then underneath it said, you know when her due date is? And then underneath that it said December 21st, 2012. The day the Mayans said the world will end. Way to go, Mayans. And you know, that shit was so funny. I fell off the couch laughing my ass off. I don't know if that's her actual due date, but
yeah, it would be funny if it was.
If it is, That's hilarious. We all know the world's gonna end because Snooki's gonna have a baby. Oh, girl. I laughed so hard. I was at tears. It was hilarious.
I think she'll be due before then, though. She's 3 months along.
Whatever. She's trying to have no baby.
That's so funny.
None of them people from that show should ever procreate.
No.
None of them.
She stopped drinking, though. That's what I heard.
I'm sure she did. She's pregnant and all over the media. I mean, who's gonna, throw back a couple?
And she's also backing away from the show too. I heard.
Oh, her and Joao or whatever her name is are supposed to have their own spin-off series because we all need to see Snooki 24/7. I'm sorry, I'm not a Jersey Shore fan. I can't do it.
Oh, when your sister watches it at the house, I'm like, the hell is this crap?
I know, I can't even do
I
it.
was like, oh, I know what this crap is. It's Jersey Shore crap. Because you know what it reminds me of? Reminds me of the old days of the real world.
I think that Jersey Shore gives New Jersey a bad name. And Latino. I think we just give them all a bad name.
But yeah, that show still reminds me of it's like a newer version
of what?
to the real world. From
the real world is still on.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, the real world still
serious?
exists. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know if Road Rules is still on, but the real world, yeah, it's still on. I watched it. Like a year and a half ago, I think. No, yeah, I don't remember, but I watched it at one point for a couple of days while I was in the gym because there was nothing else on, and I was like, the real world. I was like, what? And so I'm watching it. It's just a bunch of kids still. It's just a bunch of young 21-year-old kids.
Oh,
they're all partying, having sex with various hundreds of different people. Let's spread the wonderful STDs around the world. This is how you do it. Watch and learn.
Right?
Really, MTV? What are we teaching people? Oh, we're teaching people to be 16 and pregnant. Teaching people that if you have a baby at 16, you could be on Teen Mom and make a lot of money. We're teaching them to have various sex with random people. Oh, and now we're teaching them that it's cool to be retarded.
Right.
I'm a little bit, you know what? I understand why my mom did not like MTV.
And then on top of that, with all the crap that's out there, you just can't. I lost my train of thought. Damn it.
Yeah, let's take all the trash in the world and put it on MTV.
Oh, okay.
Brings in ratings.
It was the sex talk when you were talking about it. I was watching The Revolution one day, and they were talking about because they have this lady that's an OBGYN. And she was talking about all these different types of disease.
STDs?
Yeah, and there's actually more infections than there are, there's more new infections out there than there are STDs now. There's different types, I think there's like 130 something.
I know there's over 200 STDs in the world.
Okay, so it's about, so there's, not more than. But I'm still saying that there's still a lot of more people catch infections than anything, and
infections are STDs. What are you talking about?
What I got from the TV show is that there's more. There's a new study that there's now more than what there recently was. There's more infections out there, different types of infections.
But there's still STDs. Anything that's sexually transmitted is an STD.
Okay. Just beware. Pretty much what I'm saying is keep your legs closed.
Because I remember hearing a couple years ago that there was a gonorrhea out that was resistant to medicine.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Catch that strand of gonorrhea?
Yeah, really. So and then another news thing I found out. Okay, so I got upset with the whole weight gain last week. Well, I was gonna come and do a blog. And we decided not to do it, but I did look up the information about how many calories you have to gain a pound. It's 3,500 calories you have to gain a pound. And so, you know, and the recommended is 2. So if you eat 1,500 more calories, you can gain 2 pounds. A pound. 1 pound. So I wanted to share that information last week, and I want to share it now.
You know, if you ever do a weight loss and you're only losing like 1 to 2 pounds a week, do yourself a favor and get some hamburger that's 1 pound and pick it up. Because that's how much weight you've lost. So if you ever think it's not enough, that's what you need to do to remind yourself that it really, that's actually a lot more than you think. So
yeah, I was like, when I said 5 pounds total, I was like, crap, that's a bag of potatoes.
Yeah, that's a lot of weight, a lot more than you know.
I mean, you can feel it though. You can feel it.
Now, see, this week I didn't feel like I was losing weight for some reason.
Yeah. It was like, right off the sides was mostly. I could feel it in my boobs too. It's gone in the boobs.
Not mine.
It's mine.
My boobs don't want to shrink. Everything else is shrinking, but my boobs are like, oh no, I'm just in a G cup.
The opposite. They're shrinking for me. I want my boobs.
I don't want my. You can have some of mine.